So, more gnomes of Iochand, and I need to remember where we're at, because last time I played was on Friday, and today it is Monday, and I have a terrible memory. So, mission-wise, we have the Thinking Tinkerers Trio, which means that I need the Triarchy to either exist or, yeah, they don't exist yet. Mesticardu still needs to Merder Gummoport, before I can go any further. Getting Mesticardu and Gomoport to 75 trust is a little crazy. Ruin to Cob. I need Dak Dead to have... nope, they have the 25 provinces. I need to kill Mix and have every province or 5 provinces in the Ruined Isles have a marketplace. So we have a bit of money. So before I forget, 5 marketplaces. Anywhere here, good for it. You'll do. So that's that. But yeah, I need to go kill Mix, which is going to be somewhat difficult. Do I have any troops in the region over here? Army-wise, we got this 35, this... no. I got this colonizing. Okay, we don't have anyone in the region. These Mixkick separatists, I guess I probably do have to deal with them. Where are my transports? Right there. Where are you off to? You're gonna go pick some people up, I think? Yeah, we'll just let that happen then. Other things we want to do, that's not necessary. Barrackses, we're fine. Regimental camps, always a good thing to get sorted as well. Looks like you can go and explore some more shit. Don't really want to build those. Alright, I think we just save the money. Save the money. We still have a lot of aggressive expansion with people. Mostly on this side of the Dame's Head. So maybe waiting for that would be an idea. Anyway, we have the Think Thought transmitters now, which I believe is aggressive expansion reduction. Let me see. It's probably a tier 2, right? Yeah. Oh, improved relations 25%. That's actually really handy. Have you ever had a thought you couldn't quite communicate? Have you ever remembered the tune of a song you couldn't express, or a word on the tip of your tongue you couldn't get out? Have you ever wished you could escape the labyrinth of communication and simply beam your thoughts directly into other people's minds? No? Well, now you can. The Think Thought transmitter started much like the automated translator, which utilizes the tongue spell to allow communication between all languages. No matter how good a translation is, though, information is still lost. Some languages have words and concepts which others don't. Differences in grammar often cause glitches with the magics of the spell. Turns of phrase or metaphors are clumsily translated through both language and cultural context. As a whole, the automated translator has revolutionized the world, but it's not yet made communication perfect. To address this, the inventors of the Think Thought transmitter went further. With it, we no longer have to rely on words at all. Instead, the transmitter is hooked up to one's mind, body, and soul, and utilizing telepathic pathways developed by the T-Wave transceiver, directly sends raw information to other people. Entire ideas, concepts, scenes, and memories can be sent in vivid detail and involving all senses. Now friends can relive each other's perspectives of the same event. Lovers can reminisce on times gone by. Enemies can truly experience the red-hot rage that their counterpart feels for them. All communication has become simpler and more direct, for we no longer are limited by words. I am going to turn that on. We're going to turn off wand logs, and we're going to turn on the Think Thought transmitter. Purely because lowering the aggressive expansion so that we can expand more would be an vibe. Going after X-Wes would also be pretty nice. Alright, so what do we want next? I don't care about any of these. Maybe we'll go for the brass prosthesis for the manpower recovery speed, I guess. That would be fine. You are still building this. It's going to be done quite some time. Do I throw a little bit of money at it? Maybe not. Alright. Are you still... Yes, you're still there. And you're moving to Borkad Staples, which is right there. Let me see if I can get there first. Someone asking me for an alliance. That means I've got a slot free. Is there anyone I would prefer? I mean, Grombar again. You know what? I'm fine. I don't think I need anyone. Wex is still my ally, which is annoying because I need to go to war with Laurent. I wonder, do we have favors? We have a lot of favors. All right, let us utilize the favors, and we're going to have you break your alliance with Laurent. Absolutely beautiful. We can seize land. Everyone's over the limit, so sure thing. South Sahel coast has been colonized, or explored even. You go to the punctured coast, and you can go South Sahel coast. Start doing two at once again. Yeah, so we need to figure out where the next attack is. Like, Gawed would be probably a good one. We need somehow to get to war with Mix, which are on this island here. But I don't know how, unless we go to war with Istralor, take this, and then we have the ability to go to war with you. I need somebody to kill this motherfucker. Getting near to... Getting Vambury Guild as well might be a nice idea. And then Gomoport, I kind of want to kill you as well. Alright, you finally arrived over here. Oh, wait, you were bringing extra dudes? Oh, that's not good. 29. Oh, you've got one dude in that ship. God damn it. That is somewhat unfortunate that I didn't notice. Alright, well, we're fixing all of the crap now. Can take Miltech way ahead of time. We're not going to do that, obviously. So here, I need to own Laurentane. And I need 14 more provinces in Lincanor. I mean... You being allied to X-Wiz is also annoying because I need to basically a separate war against you. Could attack BPEC. No, BPEC's not the case. BPEC ain't the one. I mean, it's going to have to be a war against you. Rubyhold won't join. We have a truce anyway. I need 14 provinces, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's gonna be really rough on the AE. Even if I can even take that much, which is probably unlikely. I think that's probably a... This mission is going to take you quite some time to complete, but don't worry about it, just get to it eventually. But yeah, this being a roadblock and this being a roadblock is crazy. I just need to murder mix. I literally just need to murder mix. But I'm not going to do -7. Obviously, he's breaking truce, but... We'll see when the truce is up and see what we can do. Unfortunately, there's nothing that I can colonize that puts me closer. This is Ebethil and Istralor. I mean, attacking Istralor, I've got a truce with them right now, but maybe that could be the vibe. I wish I'd noticed. Wish I'd noticed. Then again, it wouldn't have made any difference because we did the original attack with an anti-monsters conquest, couldn't full annex, and then so we did the 100% for taking all of the land you have in the Rolling Isles. Where's that rebellion? We can purchase another ability. Let's go the ship cost one. You know, if it left behind a cannon, that's fine. I'd rather just replace it. Going to go with Ebethil, actually. If we can get Vern to drop Alliance. In 10 years. Can Great Power drop Alliance? No. Well, balls. I mean, Istralor, I do want that land as well. But, oh, we also have a truce with you. Okay, I mean... There's a lot of things we need to do. Or get to, eventually. Grombar, are you raiding me? Seriously? You finished the punctured coast, you could go South Island to your coast. Also Busalar, I wouldn't mind going to war with again, but we still have a truce with you as well. We've basically got a truce with everyone we need to attack. Alakandar could be upgraded. So could this one. Yeah, okay. So you can't be upgraded because why? Owner's culture accepted. Okay, so if we change Duranic to Creek, no, that's 200. It's horrifically expensive, but I'm going to do it anyway. Kobold Zex as well we could do. These are really good modifiers, to be fair. The goods produced, good produce modifier. It's kind of nice, but obviously they're not ours. It's my vassals, and I can't be fucked helping out my vassal. So I'm going to throw some ducats that way and that way. Gnome is not evil. Gnomes are good. We like gnomes. Gnomes are accepted in this house. I don't know where this like anti-gnome sentiment came from. Gnomes were always like as far as I'm aware, liked, but I guess not. Maybe we can start doing some regimental camps. They are good. One of my vassals is unhappy. Can't wait to E5 Anbennar. Yeah, same. I believe when it comes to the fact that the in-law Nims code, the primary gnome tag, and first the go content commits horrible atrocities against kobolds while colonizing. Yeah? Where's the bad part? Iochand is a bit concerning too. Yeah, but Iochand doesn't have any content yet, so they're irrelevant. Alright, which one of my vassals is annoyed? Honsbay. Alright, just disable divert trade then. So it's going to give me Inno gain, force limit fraction, all good stuff. I have no idea what I just clicked there. Gibbard was your arch enemy like a year ago in an MP game, so I carry grudge. I mean, I understand that. Gibbard is annoyingly strong in multiplayer. Even more so if aggressive expansion is heavily reduced and... God, there was so much more wrong with that MP that I was in. Gibbard is possibly the strongest as Maria. I think so. Yeah, I agree with that. Lesser two socks finished. Oh, somebody's colonizing there and it's not me. We could get down here and annoy Rosorranchand. Or we could go up here. I'm tempted to get to here so I can eventually take this from Istranar because I'm the one who fucking found it. So yeah, we're going to colonize that. Get me... yeah, a couple of boats. Played Themeren and seen both Silverforge and Ascendian played an MP, and Gibbard is still the strongest we've seen. Yeah, I mean, artifices are just really cracked, right? And Gibbard is a very strong artificer tag. I don't know how soon I can do these. Ooh, I've got 20 availability, so we could go Arithmetrons, we could go Growth Beans. Growth Beans would be pretty good. Subterranes is nice. One Lux is always nice. Let's go Rapid Fermentation, though. Seems like a plan. Elven Mill, Canesma does have funny things going for it. Yeah, no, I definitely agree that Gibbard is the strongest Ismaria former. Or, I mean, don't form it, right? That's crazy. But I would like to see, like, a fight between Gibbard Ismaria and a Pashane West Dame's Head. Or East Dame's Head. Hey, got my dudes. Truce with Gawit is over. We have 70k troops. Do I want to go after him? Or do I want to save my aggressive expansion for Laurent? I think I want to save my AE for Laurent. In that game, you were Istralor, owned the entire Anbennar node plus Vern. You could fight Gibbard to a draw. That's interesting. When I was Istralor, I could not fight Gibbard, but our Gibbard was insanely strong. Basically, there was something that allowed you to move your capital at like 90% cost reduction. So my capital is currently in Roynoms. To move it here would be 186. It was like 20. And when you can move your capital for 20, plus you have, where is it at? The Arcane Battery Capital Complex. It basically had minus 25% dev cost in every province. He would just dev to 30, move the capital, dev to 30, move the capital, dev to 30, move the capital. It was disgusting. Manpower is low. It is. That is true. So is his, though, and so is his men. He has very few dudes. A Realer event. We don't need to read this one. To come out of the merchant class. Taste of failure. We lost this search for the glowing city. I tried. I fucking tried. I got scammed. I got absolutely fucking scammed. Could go there. Though it still doesn't get us next to Gomo Port. You know, if we've got 35k now, I want 35 transports. Yeah, we'll just get our guys to drill again, I think. Get up to full drill and then go ham. Alright. My only province without a doodad is you. Why don't you have one? That's the wrong button. You also don't have one. That'll do nicely. So yeah, that gave me 10 artifacts capacity. Going up to 30 is really nice. About a 1 manpower should we attack him? Because he's got some friends. Honestly, taking all of this from X-Wiz might be an idea as well. Is there anything in here about the Ruby Hold? Yeah, I need to own all of Ruby Hold. And then that makes Ruby Hold an Hezagdoom. I'm gaining support for the printing press. Okay, I didn't realize we were at printing press level. Origin in the coast road. Oh, it's literally just fired. Didn't even realize. Fair enough. I'm always very unlucky when it comes to spawning institutions. Horrifically unlucky. Alright, I need you to go here. Did you just drop a friend? Maybe you vassalized a friend. I feel like they dropped a friend, though. Is there anyone we would want to ally with? The only one I could really consider is like Grombar, but bleh. Oh, hang on. Looks like we have a free kill here. Darom, I think we give to Ronroy as well. Get a month tick of morale, and let's go in. Easy peasy. Functioning based on clockwork mechanisms, these brass prosthetics are one of the greatest medical innovations in recent history. Through the might of artifice and mechanics, what magic has struggled with for so many centuries has finally been achieved: the replacement of lost limbs. Built of brass, these mechanical arms and legs graft onto a spot where the limb had been lost, and although not quite as responsive as the original limb, they are able to move relatively well and are definitely much more durable. Thanks to this, many who have suffered non-fatal injuries that push them out of the workforce, forced to get by with crutches or a single hand, are able to rejoin the workforce or in an even somewhat improved capacity. Nice. I'm going to see if I can fit that in somewhere. Maybe we take off... No, you kind of need to stay on. Take off the magic missile deployer, and X-Arms is too good, Spark Drive is too good, portable turrets is too... You take off portable turrets? Yeah. There, breast prosthesis for the manpower recovery speed. So yeah, this. Either make them a subject or have them completely annexed. 5 provinces producing gems. Well, there's fucking 3. How many have I got so far? Currently 2, and I get 3. Okay, now we're good. This is going to be annexed in this war then. Actually, no, you don't need to drill anymore. Let's get prepped to invade. Face attacks and Roinoms. Yep, sounds good. Alright, Darom has fallen. And we'll make it Ronroy and peace him out. Alright, Laurent, time to be attacked. We're gonna go Ionidar as the war goal. We can call in Vern. You go straight for Laurentane. You can go straight for Anbennar. I don't think we're gonna have any issues with this war. Already captured a ship. How lovely. There's no more explorations to do, so protect trade in the Dragon Coast. Those Behemoth ships doing absolute work. Huge. Looks like you don't want to fight. That's beautiful. Laurentane has already fallen. It's got a mod gate. Could take Miltech as well. But considering this is spreading in all of my country, maybe we throw you on institution spread. We try and get this out real quick. Like, Pornham is probably growing real fast. It's not that fast. Not that fast. Okay. Dame's Crown doesn't hate me. Are you giving it to someone else? No institution they can learn from. Okay, so you haven't embraced it yet. Oh, it's Telgear. They're currently spreading with Esmerrain until a while. Okay, that's probably not true. 1553. Okay. Siege of Anbennar is over. Don't know how much I'm going to be able to take here, but we'll see. Come on, fall. God damn it. Looks like we won that fight. That's good. He's got an army somewhere. I think it's all trapped in the north, which suits me just fine. Alright, that's you fallen. Now we have to go for Ruby Hold itself. Thankfully, everything in Ruby Hold also counts as Lencanor. Where is Indleberry? That's here. Let's just, oh, Wex isn't in this war, so can't do anything with you. Let us just sue you for peace. I could do another pillage, but no. No diplomats. Take you away. You're out. So yeah, you decided to go and screw on Vern instead of doing something useful. That's fine. Festival of Vows, don't really care about that one. Ooh, we could get some Inno. Is there any chance we get this before the end of the year? I don't think so, unfortunately. You're at 49%. I mean, we could dev it, I guess. Can we try and dev it in the capital? Unfortunately, it doesn't have a mage tower or anything that would make it go faster. Maybe we'll just leave it till next January and we'll see what happens. Ooh, they do have a decent army there. As soon as we've sieged all this little crap, we'll go up there and de-siege. I mean, they're clearly going to get it in time, but we'll get it back. I'll have all of you go there. Ooh, nice little stack wipe as well. Don't mind if I do. Alright, as soon as this is fallen, we'll go after X-Wes a bit. Easy peasy. Yeah, we'll go after X-Wes. We're getting the siege of Rubyhold as well. We are almost capped on mill points. Maybe I do just take this now. Yeah, fuck it. And we have new cannons. So we can either go with guild wizards. Mage guilds always appreciate more funding, and if they provide some trained spellcasters for our armies, that's a win-win for all around. Or the Canorian Bombard, upon witnessing the dwarvish cannons in action, many human smiths throughout Canor resort to create their own innovations and improvements on the dwarven design, and make them more effective for combat below the sky and not cavern ceiling. I think the Canorian Bombard is worse. Guild Wizards are better. There's 4 defensive pips. Defensive pips are always better for cannons. And we can take another doodad here. Oh, institution spread and true faith. Yes, huge. I think what we're going to do is separate piece with X-Wes to take this and the stuff in the mountains. Then separate piece with Rubyhold to take their shit. And then peace out with Laurent. It's going to be pretty rough on the AE, I think. But meh. Anyway, your fleet's about to die, which is going to be lovely. Turns out manpower didn't even end up being a problem. Get 1 tick of reinforcements. And then get down here to kill your fleet again. And we'll do the same again. Nice. So X-Wes, let's see about piecing you out. I want this, this, this. Oh, you bollock. Fuck you now, that's annoying. Okay. If I return the cores, couldn't do all of them. Shite. I could do that, but that means it's just more expensive for... Oh, I didn't realize it was going to be that expensive. To take that final province is how much? It's called Gimlith or something like that. Gempath. 29. Oh yeah, I'm nowhere close. That also means I can't take this. Didn't realize it was going to be that fucking expensive. Still think doing the separate piece is going to get us closest to what we want, so... If I take that... If I make them return Gempath... I'll take money. I don't need your money. I want you to break your alliances, I think. The only one I really care about is a Laurent. Magisterium you're not allied with. Royal Sard. Don't really care about Vertesk either. Okay, let's do that. Which does mean, I think, that we can... We can't separate piece Ruby Hold for anything that I want. Let's see if I can full annex him. I don't know if I can or not. But we're hoping for a rebellion to make this go back. Oh yeah, no, there's no happening. I still can't get it all. We have to do a separate war with you. I mean, it's gonna be fucking hellish, but gotta make moves. Gotta make moves. Yeah. Laurentane got renamed to Rosenoms. Love it. Oh, we should have separate pieced Ruby Holds. Fuck it, I'm reloading. I'm separate piecing Ruby Hold with a white piece. Fuck, that's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah, so we can just peace out with you now, I think. Then yeah. Separate piece with Royal Sard, maybe? Nah. Apparently not. Alright. I'll take that as our peace deal, which is expensive and painful, but probably fine. It'll happen as soon as these guys peace out. Or, yeah, I mean, if I can get a white piece with you, it's fine. It's just that you've got occupations here that I'm not 100%ing yet. Unless there are lands over here, there are not. Alright, you are fully blockaded. Yeah, there we go. White piece, puts me at 99 with main event. And, yeah. Ionidal, Laurentane, Aelathan, Oldport, Redfort, Ruin Fork, Loranath, and Ordoin. Middentown, Ruinfroy, Rosenoms, Roiviside, Uhlport, Redthal, Rosemarch, and still Ordoin. Still Ordoin. We are hella overextended though, so Rowanwood. I'm gonna give you a little bit of land. I'll give you Iorel Hulp. I guess I give them Middentown as well. Alright, lovely stuff. I'm not going to core this, because that's eventually going to go to Rubyhold. Maybe should have separate pieced you to break that alliance, but whatever. How close are we to this mission now? We need 10 more, man. That's crazy. And the culture needs to be Iochandized. Fuck me. I don't really know what to do in that one. What do we want next? 15 trade efficiency would be nice. Arcane Blast would also be nice. Negotiation Nexus is huge. Coalition restarting, it's understandable. This wasn't even a thing that I needed. But it is right next to something I do need. Maybe I attack you before the war. Oh, I don't have a claim. I do need Carnador. It's just somewhat even for free. No provinces. Why can't I core you? Doesn't have a path to a core province. Alright, because of Middentown. Okay. Well, I guess you then. Well, we'll see how this coalition goes. Grombar 43k, dudes. Will you stop the problems? Let's see. Let's find out. Nope, people still joining. Okay, fun. How bad is it? I mean... So far we'd win. Do we just fucking go... Nah, no, there's no way. There's no way we could... I mean, there is a way. It'd be a really big war, but... we could do it. Estrelor is not yet in the coalition, but will they be? Still have a truce with them anyway. Fuck it. Don't like that you keep asking me for land. As reports at war with Estrelor. I mean, I do need to go to war with you, but leaving it for a while is probably also for the best. Also, I need Nimsnom's Theatre to be upgraded to level 3, so we're going to save up for that. I could get the Port Royal Merchants Guild. It does give me mercantilisms. Some really nice modifiers, actually. But yeah, Nimsnom's Theatre, level 3. Unfortunately, is the best thing to go for. Hey, Thaladin, you're here for the gnomes? Same. Moment we are in a little bit of a period of coalition avoidance. We did a very bad job of avoiding it, though. A member of the Revelli Society in our country is asking for funds to translate a recently discovered large precursor text. The contents would first and foremost be used by our country, and the rest of Canada would know that we fund important research that will eventually benefit us all. Hell yeah. Why not? See no issues with that. Almost kept on admin points. Is there any... Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Do I have any of these provinces done yet? Or are close to being done? You're going to 1.1. Everything's real fucking slow, not gonna lie. Let's just throw some dev around. Good enough. Laurent no longer considers me a rival. I think I'm about to eclipse him. There it is. Okay, well... Who can I rival then? Chetorata and Wesdam. Let's go Wesdam. You're probably going to get eclipsed as well. We currently have a truce with him. Maybe I attack him off truce. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces that I can take. Oh, is Mestergaard not even my ally yet? Let's proclaim and guarantee. So what else can I do to you? Because if I can just get this alliance, Apparently I don't like you for some reason. Nah, we're friendly, bro. Upper Wine Bay's just gotten some dev cost reduction. That's nice. You're allied with Neratica. Yeah. What else? I can give you a gift. Influence nations. What? 300 gold? Fine. That's probably going to be good. Truce and Mix has ended, but I still can't get a claim on him. 72 out of 75. Okay, it's real close. What else can I do? If I temporarily swap you for this guy, then that is enough. Oh, and he's going after Gomoport. Huge. Alright. There were rebels, but they're gone. Nice. West time joined the coalition. Fuck. I was too slow. Never mind. Oh, did you core this now? You did indeed. Okay. No, not Roivid Gate. That one is eventually going to be Rubyholds. The rest there is 0. In my truce with you, I am going to attack. I'm going to accept that just to keep you happy. What's my force limit? 108. Maybe I just like make myself a non-artificer army, or just put some more troops in here. You can go up to 12. We got 28k left. Just build that and see what happens. My consort. I don't really care about you, so yeah, my consort can have military command. And Fizwick Time Maker is kind of shit, but whatever. He can drill. If he wants to. Just Arnon is up. Don't really want to attack Arnon. Are you going to join a coalition? No. Good. Maybe I should, Still no one wants to give me a knowledge, but that's fine. Go on another outraged country. If I turn off another one of these I think is... An extra diplomat could go nice, actually. Yeah. Let's get the extra diplomat, and... I am going to help with that, but I know there is another improve relations. Was it the cultural one? Conversation calibrator, yeah, I need another little bit. So who the fuck are we at war with? Little Jungle, the Durain Trading Company. Oh, I don't really care. Like, you go ham down there, I guess. Up to 65. I need to get to 75, and then you need to... Hopefully, if he doesn't full annex Gomoport, then we're in trouble. Not in trouble, but it's going to take a bit longer than I would like. Shadows in the Night is whatever. Rosemarch, we can core. Roividsdale, Rethel, and Ordoin. Shouldn't have taken Ordoin, but whatever. Can't be helped now. Alright, you got 7%, 14%. Come on. Come on, full annex. Don't slack. Our artificer-related infrastructure has been pushed beyond its limits. Ah, okay, we went over. 90 out of 87. Our trade share of Dame's Tia must have changed. Well, I can turn a thing off. Not the Sending Stones. Brass Prosthesis, I don't think we need right now, so we'll turn that off. And... yeah, we have an extra diplomat, so more outrage. So we're going up at how fast? At 7, I think? Oh, we're over our gov cap. You're not giving me gov cap yet. Or that. So now if I look... I've been fear and loathinged. Now if I look... yeah, it's going up quite fast. 49 changes into what? 56. So yeah, plus 7 is really nice. Do I just take this now? Now? Yeah, I think I do. We don't want to be behind. The trade efficiency and production efficiency are too good. Tis fine. We actually still would probably... yeah, we... pretty good. We're not outnumbering them. Like, they have 225 cannons, we have 125. We'd be outnumbered by about 150k, but that's not a problem. Hey, he must have formed... no, he didn't form it, but he's the last one left. He full annexed Gomoport. Gomoport, Mesticardu, Zerzemexia. Metal parts, bring your cargo for the morning's done. A mnemonic originating in the mid-17th century used for the 3 cities of the Triarchy. Each part also helps one recall the focus from the respective city. Metal parts for Gomoport quality, bring your cargo for Mesticardu value, and for the morning's done for Zerzemexia efficiency. So we get an event. As one of the only gnomish realms remaining after the destruction of the hierarchy during the Dragon Wake, Iochand maintained strong relations with the Gomo long before they even left the Dragon Coast. Since then we've grown quite a bit, and so have we. Let's make sure we remain friends in this exciting new act. So, the Triarchy is now a historical friend. Mesticardu changes into the Triarchy. He gets new traditions, ambitions, and all that good shit. Makes Teriyaki a twin empire. Oh, huge. You're now mine. Welcome to the realm. I guess cancel curry favors. No longer needed. We are going to enable divert trade and support loyalists. I could enforce religion, but I don't think it's necessary right now. Hello there, FND. How you doing? Right, that has opened up some new stuff. The animal crop farm. 12 provinces in Canor with wool, with 20 dev and a manufacturing. Okie dokie. And then something ravenous. I need 5 provinces from Decca's Dead with jungle on the Ravenous Isle. Okay, so we need to go and conquer a bit of that. Ebethil is not in my coalition, but they are allied with Vern, which is meh. And again, Istralor there. I want to attack you. I mean, I could just do it. It is an possibility. Although, actually, maybe attacking Van Brigild and then Van Brigild will get me closer to this. Not close enough, though. Let's wait until this Azraport Ebethil war is over, and then we'll see what happens. How's this doing? Truce with you, 58. Second 58 is almost there. Negotiation Nexus. The Negotiation Nexus, first imagined in the literary classic Please Create the Negotiation Nexus, was envisaged as a machine that could derive everything a person desires by listening to their speech. It could quantify those desires, compare them to those of other people. By doing so, it would solve all conflicts, all debates, and all disagreements. All could be brought onto the same page when the Negotiation Nexus determined the best course of action. Through numbers, it was theorized all strife could be solved. In reality, the Negotiation Nexus we've created works slightly differently. It turns out that language is imprecise, so our Nexus does some minor mind reading alongside speech analysis. Also, since it's hard to quantify desires, there needs to be a personal element. As such, we've redirected the Nexus's outflows to our diplomats and lawyers. Of course, since it would be unfair to our nation's interests to let enemies have access to our minds, we only let our officials see the Nexus's outputs. In general, though, we have certainly stayed faithful to the original vision of the Negotiation Nexus. Through giving ourselves every possible advantage in diplomacy, all strife can be solved. That's probably something we want to turn on, right? It's probably a tier 2. Oh no, it's a tier 3. Well, we don't need to use it just yet, but we will, of course, use it at some point soon. Anyway, what do we want next? Black Dame's tier bullets for the discipline is huge. 20 ICA for the Super Soldier Serum. Yeah, we're going Super Soldier Serum. Medanam now has the culture we desire, which is here. Which means I can upgrade this now. It needs to be Lenkori, Garudian, or Moon Elf. Fuck me. Unfortunately, there's no Moon Elves nearby, otherwise that would have been the way. I'd have to chain colonize. Oh, what a waste of fucking points. Fuck me. Okay, well, reading would have been good. Reading, surprisingly useful. Damn it. I'm really annoyed by that, actually. So, X-Wes, I need to attack you on truce as well, I think. Blue Palisade Gomo. Courtesy note, good day to you, Congruent Aura. The Gomo is obligated to inform you that we have recently opened a new branch in Blue Palisade, with the interest of expanding our organization's presence within North Aelantia. The Office of the Ruined Seer Affairs has determined after a detailed survey that a lack of designated office has cost the Gomo untold thousands of crowns, so a decision has been made to rectify such unprecedented financial disaster immediately. As a gesture of goodwill, we have reluctantly chosen not to bill Iochand for the severe losses. You're welcome. While we are fully aware that no official consent was obtained for this branch's establishment from the Iochander government itself, the Gomo would like to formally remind you that it is a fully sovereign organization that resists the habit of kissing the feet of every self-righteous monarch encounter with an inferiority complex. Rest assured that we have the full approval of both the Triarchy Administration and the Decazed Administrative Council, and our charter was signed directly by Councillors Big Brain and Midnam. If you have an issue, consider taking it up with any or all of them instead of wasting the Gomo's valuable time. Please redirect any complaints into the waste bin in my office in the Gomo's Isabellan branch. Unpleasantly yours, Mindy Whistletossle, Director of Ruined Sea Affairs, the Gomo. What a dick. Dakazed learns all of Icand's inventions. Unlock unique artificer invention, rapid fermentation. We already have that one. Plant growth animals, ravenous fertilizer. Blue Palisade gets the branch office. That makes sense. Okay. Triarchy be angered. Triarchy's my friend, so no, it's fine. Triarchy's literally my vassal. Like, why would I? That'd be kinda crazy. Also, Isabellan, definitely something we want ourselves. There's one heck of a letter, true that. Oh, factions. Factions. I don't know which one I want to join. Wex joined the Coronite League. Are they Coronite? They are. I mean, my rivals are mostly the opposite religion to me. The Emperor is also Coronite. Grombar is an ally. Wex is an ally. Do I just stay neutral? Desurgens. Truce with Bissan is over. Don't really care about that one. There's the truce of Rubyhold. Immediately attack. It is necessary. She's just gonna go there. Truce with Royal Sard is over. I don't think I have... Oh, I do have claims on Royal Sard. I mean, I could attack him. But I'll just let him join the coalition. I don't care. Estrelo is in the coalition. Wipe you out there. Stop asking for unlawful territory. It's not happening. Oh, you retreated up here as well. That's cute. Sack of Redgate. Wasn't my intention, but I do want the professionalism. Also, capped on mill points, I am going to dev. We've outgrown West Ham. Excellent year, fantastic. Love to see it. I just had and think. This is just owned. Okay, I don't need to core it. I was thinking it needs to be owned and cored, but no, that's not true. So we're going to sue you for peace and... I mean, could take that. I think we embrace. And then, is there anyone who wants it? Offer knowledge. Wex, my friend. There you go. I think I was about to get Sonbei done as well. So, not Sonbei, Bjarnrik eclipsed. Yeah, alright, so Laurent. Let's get... Honestly, this seems just better, cost-wise. What's the worst that can happen? Probably should have given these two to Ronroy anyway. We are now no longer your rival. I'm sure there's someone else we'll be able to rival soon. Royal side in the coalition, that's fine. You can go deal with that for me, right? Yeah, looks like you're on your way. Nice. Okay. Magisterium left the coalition. Interesting. I'm not sure why. Oh, because of, this. Nothing to do with me, brothers. Hey, got another colony. Guess we're gonna go here now. Istrala left the coalition. Huge. I had to send the guy with the worst fucking... I could have said this siege guy. Whatever. Next time we'll know. So we're going to take that. You're now full annexed. Ron Roy is going to have this and this, but not these ones down here. I think these ones down here I might make into a new vassal. None of these count. Is there anything down here? If any of these have over 100 opinion of me, it guarantees their acceptance. Sawncost, Rubyhold, and Khan. Well, I mean, Rubyhold doesn't exist anymore. Well, actually, if Xwez. I don't think that's going to happen, though. Yeah, no. So, overextension-wise, I am overextended. But these are about to finish. I'll just core these ones up. Again, this I don't want to core. Wait, I could just release Rubyhold right now. Yes. Which means I now have a Reconquest CB on you, which we will take as soon as the truce is up. Baswick Bobbinobbin and his family. Discover all of that stuff? Sure, fine. Remember about a week ago I asked you to suggest what to play next, and you and one of your regulars both had a good session of Argodston or something close? Yes, Argodston was, I remember suggesting that. Did you end up playing them? And were we all correct? I believe we probably were. You tried twice and failed, even though I've done well with harder nations. Now I'm going to play the simple casual game of Expedition 33 and go back to random nations in Anbennar. I'm sorry. I thought it was a good suggestion. That's a shame. What specifically about Argodston did you struggle with? Because for me, I think the only like worrying, scary, problematic part is if there is a this guy, I can't remember, it's Masked Butcher, I think. If he migrates up here next to you, he don't. If he obviously he's got 1, 2, 3 years. In 3 years, you will be weaker than him. It's a good suggestion. You just wanted to start expanding. Yeah, I suppose that's it does take a while to start expanding as Argodston. It's not a fast campaign at the start. In my opinion, it is definitely worth it, though. You can take care of your own shit, that's fine. No one is getting mill access. Leave me the fuck alone. Natives pretty strong the first for expanding. Yeah. I mean, the natives are insane at the start of the game. Well, they're not. Calling these motherfuckers natives as a dwarf simp? No. These are the natives. These are the invaders. Natives. The dwarves are the only natives in the Serpent Spine. Squatters. Yeah, we'll call them squatters. truce is up 67. I'm never going to be able to remember that number. Nims Nums Theatre. How much is it going to cost me again? 4,005. Alright, we're almost there. Almost have enough money. Problem is that I beelined to expansion yet couldn't get a single colonist, even though I have at least one able to expand. Instead of doing nothing, just have to keep fighting rebels. So I have a couple, I think, is it a couple? Maybe it's only the one. Our Godston campaign on my VOD channel. I've played it a couple of times as well. Basically, early game, you got to decide which one of the remnants that you want to go with. And for me, I think if you're playing in single player, the best ones to go for are the ones that want to give you a deeper hold, and then the one that gives you a colonist. So you have to finish your disaster before you can start expanding. Deeper hold, I mean, you get a free dig level. It's huge. Honestly, it's crazy good. And then the colonist, you know, get an extra colonist, start expanding a bit faster. If you're in multiplayer, then you have to have the one that gives you the combat bonus, because otherwise, if there is a Blackbeard cartel, they will beeline and murder you. You focus on the army one. That's only valuable in multiplayer when there is one of these guys, a Blackbeard cartel. In every other scenario, the other two are just phenomenally better. Combat one, it's like 15 or 20% morale of armies and maybe some manpower, but it doesn't last forever. If it was a permanent buff, then yeah, but it's just not. I don't value it at all. God damn, you got absolutely rinsed. Yeah, you're not a dumbass. I would say anyone's first time at a dwarf is going to go badly. Ha! Can't think that deep. Haha, deep. Funny. Oh, but I'd recommend giving it another shot, though. It is really good mission tree. Another one I'd recommend is over here. You'd have to conquer it. But they're of the Lazan, really highly recommend. But you have to start as Rajnahaga, and then in 1460 you get an event where a bunch of the dwarves that live in Rajnahaga fuck off into the mountains. Yeah, it's a really fun game. Really fun game. Shall we go for Asreport now? He's got no friends. Yeah. And like, Dak is Dead is probably capable enough to deal with it himself. He's taking care of his rebels, that's nice. It's not always that they're fucking capable of that. How am I going to murder Mix, though, is the issue. It is literally going to be, I need to go to war with Istralor. Okay, that's a bit bullshit. He's not in the coalition. What about Ebethil? I could take care of you, and you do not call. Fuck. Hey, Vern, I'm going to need you to break your alliance. Can I do that yet? We don't have 50 opinion with Vern. Okay, well, time to improve relations with Vern. Orcish slaves are nailing to you. Nice. Fine by me. It's also Istranar I do want to attack. Guaranteed by Gemrod Kurt. Oh, okay. And Eben Mass. So to attack you, I'd go to war with Big Guy, and Iochand. Yes, they're not that strong, but you are probably undead army. No, you're not. You've lost what's-her-face. That's sad. AI, I think, needs a lot of help when it comes to the having mage rulers, like the liches. Like, just if lich, do not allow mage general unless they are literally immortal. We fixed so many things. Anyway, call you back now, and now break your alliance. We are at war? Oh, we are, right. Yeah, I forgot. The war's going well. Ooh, including taking another piece of territory here. Gonna CB against Istroyan Indraliande. Well, I will certainly make use of that. Anyway, unfortunately, we are going to spend all of our money on something that's not very good, but it's kind of necessary. Nims Noms Theatre, level 3. Give you 10,000 manpower. Ooh. Wineport is free. Saddleglade. I still have a truce with you. But West Ham took a bunch of territory. And they're still in the coalition. Price of fish goes down, price of salt goes up. Okay. How many provinces do we need still? Rosorranchand needs to have a temple and a core house. Got that core house going. What else do we need? 2 more provinces and be at peace. Okay. I'd love to attack West Ham for it. That would be so nice. Don't want to summon diet. Not right now. We could also go for the vassal in Gawed. True. Need Ginfield for that. Also in the coalition still. The Rebellion Society are known to sometimes hold debates with those outside the society. Now it seems Kongan has been invited to one such event. Many members of the court are also attending. It's become one of the most anticipated events of the season. Be warned, however, that participation in the event is mandatory. One must debate, not listen. So I could refuse, I could go and, you know, be shit at it, or go and be really good. Because I'm a free thinker or a scholar. I think I'm a scholar, right? Yes. Huge. You're shit. I'm gonna get rid of you. Say this. We're just full core, and you give me some gov cap. 503 is not terrible. So yeah, X-Ways, we said 67. We have no truce, but whatever. You is probably 67 as well. Oh, Revelwood was one of them. Yeah. 74, okay. Truce with the Trike, I didn't realize I had one. Good enough. Yeah, Wineport we could attack, I guess. They are guaranteed by Dame's Crown. Dame's Crown doesn't have any presence in the New World anymore, so that's not really that relevant. You, though, we're probably going to be able to full annex you now. Degazed. Not quite. This is the level of land that I want, though. Wonder what's taking them so long. I have to attack for them? I don't wanna. Everyone knows about the avatars, individuals blessed with divine power for one reason or another. Everyone also knows they're the stuff of legends. There's not been one since Corrin herself. The power of one of these avatars is vast, and their combat prowess is often unmatched. There's been a long-standing question of how this power could be properly utilized in warfare, for a state that could turn the powers of the gods to its side could triumph over anyone else. After some effort, our artificers have managed to harness that power, or something like it. By imbuing a liquid with incredibly potent transmutation magic and mixing Dame's Tear in, they've created a serum that quickly bolsters a preferably willing subject with almost divine strength. They're able to react faster, move faster, and possess extraordinary strength with which to use. The only issue is the serum seems to burn out the users, usually ending in a fatality after several weeks of power. Well, that's not good. What do we want next? Rune Thought. Yep, huge. So yeah, Super Soldier Serum is here. It's 20 capacity for 20 ICA is kind of nuts. Alright, now let's get you to land here. Oh, my consort died. Which means you no longer have a dude. You can have this guy. I'd actually prefer to give you this guy, but, you know, whatever. Too late. Oh, you're finally landing over there. That's good. Kobolds fleeing towards the caverns from Bainoms this time. Gaining Inno is always nice. And might as well get the final one of these. Actually, prestige for missionary. Though I don't know what I am missionaryizing this time. We've got some shit to do. I think with our money as well, might be worth spinning up the Nimsnoms Theatre with a couple of clicks. Alright, landed on Grexar. And then we're fully occupied. This does require more... Yeah, whatever. I'd rather have this central stuff. We're going to attack them for that shit on the outside later. Oh, actually, we can do it now. Apparently, it's cheaper when I give it to Dagger's Dead directly. Alright, good shit. Right, while we're here, we might as well do another attack somewhere else. And again, Istralor is the important target. Ebethil won't join. That's fine. Actually, we're out of war, so Vern, give me an moment to change your mind on your ally situation. Lost CP against Azrapor. Obviously, they don't fucking exist anymore. Alright. Break your alliance with Ebethil. No! Improve relations with him a bit more. Could go to war with Nerlorba as well. Yeah, Vern joining this is annoying. Istralor not joining that is also annoying. This seems like a good plan. Then here, congratulations, you broke your alliance with Ebethil. Honestly, keep drilling. I don't think you're necessary. Maybe you are, who knows. But my plan is to get here so that I can then attack you. So I'm gonna look at a mission tree. Ruin Bobbity Bob Yeah, it's literally just take out mix. Need jungle stuff here. We're at war with it right now. 2 more provinces here. Which actually we could do if we just Iochand a couple of these. But yeah, that's gonna actually be quite difficult, so I ain't gonna do it. Not yet, at least. Istro is fully occupied at the moment as well. Ooh, that's annoying. If Damestrown takes this, I'm going to be very pissed off. Literally none of this was under occupation or threat when I started moving my fleet. Arbron left the coalition. You'll love to see it. If you could all fall apart, that would be fantastic. If I go this way, you're less likely to be able to run away. Although you are still, in fact, running away. Alright, it's you self-sustaining. If I go here, I might be able to get myself a colonial nation over here. If I can get this as well. Alright, easy little fight. Not a stack wipe, but it will be now. Cool. Oh, these islands as well. Ooh, this island here we could take would allow us to get to mix as well, not necessarily needing this. Good to fucking know. No wonder Istralor's getting murdered in the old world. He's got half his army over here. Probably all of his army right now, actually. Alright, let's get on there as well. Galeen wants an alliance? Nah. Recently, a young female troubadour called Ginny Tooltemper has won fame across Kenor for unconventional music, was invited to perform at your court. The sight of her costume prompted the entire room to gasp. Her songs have countless instances, thinly disguised innuendo, and references to an unconventional sex acts. At one point, the court priest turned scarlet and stormed out of the room. The performance concluded, all eyes turned to you to hear your response. Proactive and mesmerizing commentary on romance and gender in contemporary society. Ridiculous trash for stupid people. Okay. I like admin points. I don't need admin points, though. So sure, I'll take you. Do I want to replace you, though? Not really. Laurent having issues. Alright. Korg Island's about to be sorted out. Money or a philosopher. I don't really need... And yeah, I'll just take the money. It's fine. We still always have need for the money. Generous policies allowing people more freedom of speech have created fertile breeding ground for promising new ideas. Some of the prominent new thinkers might become great men who will eventually leave our nation with a lasting legacy of intellectual growth. Cool. Get a lot of half-price guy events. You'll love to see it. Anyway, I think we're going to have you all go to this island now. Peace offer from Celiande. Yeah, I don't have any need for you to be anything. Don't even need to pillage you. Esmerane, we can peace out. Istralor, no. Gillian, we can peace out as well. And Conwell, we can peace out as well. So they're all vassals except Vern? All of these guys are vassals, yeah. Vern is not. They're just an ally. I have got... Hang on. There. Ruinwood, Auden's Bay, Small Kongdoom, Ronroy, and Kobold Mob as Hezog Dooms. Then I have Deck is Dead as a Deck is Dead, unique vassal type. Rubyhold as a regular vassal, and then Triarchy as a twin empire. The Rebellion Society has revealed that they have acquired a precursor artifact they call the God Fragment. This fist-shaped shard is said to be the origin of all magic in the prime material plane, and that the precursor elves stole and disseminated magic from a god which they had defeated and bound in the fragment. Whether it's true or not, whispers say the fragment's high-pitched noises actually are a language that the Society have begun to decipher with the help of the fragment's original discoverer, the famous elven archaeologist Torieth. Not much else comes from this revelation, though, as it seems the Rebellion Society as a whole has become enamored with this artifact, as it seems that it's now their best hope for unraveling the secrets of the world. Alright. Still need to attack you in a couple of years' time. Or just demand Rubyhold from you. Just need that one province. Get everyone together, and what we're just going to do is automate the siege. Let them just go ham. Yeah, basically this entire island is hopefully what we're going to get out of this war. You're unfortunately still occupied by Dame's Crown, but, you know, whatever. Quarantine the port this time. Yeah, Rubyhold will also be a real vassal as soon as I take Rubyhold from Exwes. West Ham has gotten onto the island. That sucks for Magisterium. Let's get... I don't know. Mr. Morale of Armies. Do I want a 236 air? I think I do, actually. Yeah, I'll take a 236. There we go. Much better. Carwick as the Kong is, yeah, okay. A little silly. Do I plan on dismantling the Empire of Anbennar? No. This mission tree does... basically renames everything in Empire of Anbennar. I think one of the final missions, I'm not obviously there yet, but it's what I've been told, forces the Empire of Anbennar to rename itself to, like, something to do with gnomes. Like, this whole mission tree seems to be based on the You've Been Gnomed internet sensation of the early 2000s. I basically renamed everything into Gnomish. This is Laurentane, but now we call it Rose Noms, for example. The rank went bankrupt again. They spiraling. Need you out of the coalition, but that's never gonna happen. Oh, your ruler general died. Consort is terrible. He's not a terrible general, though, to be fair. Are you having issues sieging? Surprised they kept the mission tree in, but removed the Shrek one. Poor ogres, my lads never get a... Wait, they removed, Marmor? That's sad. Marmor was a funny one. Ooh, we can go down here and siege, but you're already there, so you can do it for me. Good boy, Decca's dead. We can get onto this island, but this is going to be a transportation situation. You also enjoy the multiple ogre events of should we enslave you or just eat you. I can't remember which... Ooh. We're going to need multiple motherfuckers over there. Pain, pain, pain. If I get the general, that might be okay. You know what? I'm not okay. Let's go be okay. God damn it, Ian is here. To be fair, I don't have basically any of my artificer inventions turned on right now. What do they call reverse gnoming? Because you just got reverse gnomed. It's called a fucking embarrassment. Alright, let's go gnome these guys. I had a war wizard. Look, we're gonna blame the war wizard. But he's dead now, so it's fine. Oh, I know where he's going. This fucking island right here. Alright, time for you to go get some revenge. You're gonna get revenge, right? I think he's gonna go here now. Oh no, he went there. Alright. He's gonna retreat, he's gonna die. I think he got enough revenge. I mean, the amount of revenge there was significant amounts of revenge, and it's done. Down here is also done, except fucking Imkatip has decided to get involved. Like a fucking parasite. Annoying. Rune Thought Network, first innovated by the Great Hold of Virkal Ozavar, is a modern culmination of enchantment magics. We set up finely crafted runic towers throughout our nation, engraved with runes of patriotic slogans, nationalist anthems, histories of past rulers, and poems of our native tongue. These runes are each connected to the spiritual unconsciousness of Iochand and capture what it truly means to be a part of our citizenry. By using harvested spirit magic from Hellas, we activate the towers. By keeping them active, the towers' runes engrave themselves into the minds of our subjects. Our shared culture becomes unavoidable, and before long, each citizen of Iochand cannot help but speak our language and know our stories. Without having to put any effort, they are integrated seamlessly into our society. Fantastic. Pretty evil. No, that's not gonna lie. It's kind of evil, but meh. I assume that's a tier 3. Yeah. But 33% culture cost is, like, huge. That's really good. What do we want next? Production efficiency and goods produced is quite nice. That's meh. Meh. Yeah, let's get that one. How does the Iocandization mechanic work with cultures, or just build the temple that converts the culture? Unfortunately, it seems like that's not the case, right? If you build a temple after the fact, it doesn't affect things, sadly. I think it should. Yeah, no, it just, yeah, kind of disappointing. There was only one time, there was one mission I could click that Iocandized everything there. Every province with a tax building called by Iochand or special subjects will be Iocandized. This, I feel, should have been a running thing. I don't know, maybe there's another one where it's like, other things get blah, you know? An ally that meets the mission requirement in a country with at least 100 opinion levels will be guaranteed to accept. In the Trolls Bay region. Can I befriend people over here? I think I can fill this. Alright, we're at war at the moment, but we're going to start allying people over here. And all of this is going to go to Dekasdid. Also, we still need to get onto Nurtef again. So yeah, Marliande, improve relations. Thilvis, improve relations. Does Neratica count? Neratica's capital is where? Here. It's just outside the Trolls Bay. I need to get mixed to not exist, then I need to go do this. Isobelin, Merliander, Thilvis, Sistemark, Valapoint, and Zanlib. I'm going to try and do all of them. An ally that meets the mission requirement. So I actually also need spy network on them as well. So we can only really do 4. I mean, Sistemark, Marliande, Thilvis. Be the best ones. Separate peace with Istralor for their land wouldn't be a bad idea as well. How much could we take? Not a lot. If I was to do regular owl peace, I need to occupy that. Can't even take that much. I think we have to do separates. Oh no, X-Wes! Oh, you cock. Oh, I'd have to go back a long way to get them sorted properly. Lelsinpal left a coalition though. You know, maybe coalitions aren't forever. Yeah, that's why the Rune Thought Network is going to be quite useful, because then we can Ichandize people that way. Because we do have cheaper culture conversion cost, right? 50% there, 33% from the thing. I think 90 is probably the max that you can do. I'm not sure. Baswick just died on the fucking landing. Ugh. He was my best general, by far. Not even close. Is there a concede from circle? Conceding the rune circle gives everything inside this. Can I separate piece you to give the circle? No. Okay, so we're gonna have to separate piece with this Mazial Fakir. Which is gonna be that. I guess you get to keep your fucking islands. Oh, caps on admin again. Yeah, we'll do that. What do I want next? Another admin idea might not be a bad one. Maybe expand economic. Then we get quality for the discipline. Would not be a terrible choice. Yeah, let's go economic ideas. Oh, we ain't done yet. I think we need to bring our boats back and land on Eberthil itself. Oh, nice. You siege that. That's good. Alright. Time to land here. If we can. We have one red alert that screams influence ideas. Ah, yeah, nah, but this is fine. Ah, see, it's fine again. We're all being chillin' here. What's our next doodad here gonna be, though? Oh, here we go. Cultural colonies. What's this? Can't expel, can't do that anyway. Primary culture provinces gain -20 gov cost. Can't purge, already can't. Colonial subjects gain goods produced. And then more culture conversion cost and time. That would be useful. We'd get to basically -100%. Or the theory of nomeostasis. Caucasian cost, diplo relations, years of separatism. The apparatus system. Dev from manufactories is huge, but also gov cap. The superiority of the state is shit, comparatively. I mean, I think I go... Gov cap is insane. But nomeostasis... No, wait, this one, is it? Yeah, primary culture province... I don't have that many primary culture provinces. I do not have that many primary culture provinces. 30% only. Yeah, no, that's not the vibe. The gov cap is half, though, from your tier 1, right? Yeah, it is. It's half, but it's still useful. I still don't think I've got this done. Oops. People live in coalitions! Huge! And if he makes no attempt to block my landing, then being chill in there as well. Let me upgrade a few forts that make us siege a bit faster when they're finished. Got a Torah Citadel. Might as well go blockaded as well. Yeah, no siege ability. Is there an siege here? 3 siege, huge. Very nice. Alright. Dev from manufactories and some gov cap. Caucasian call just meh. I mean, I think we go apparatus system. Although the culture conversion cost and time. No, culture conversion cost. I mean, we need to culture convert. We need to culture convert. That's kind of the whole fucking point. If I turn off the sending stones, then I can turn on the Rune Thought network, and we now have a culture conversion cost reduction of like 100 and something. Minus 98. I mean, it's close to 100 and something. It's basically instant. Yeah. 3. 0 months. Gawedi. Nah, bro. fear? Like, is there something I can culture convert you to that isn't Creek Gnome? No, okay. Alright, that's a bunch of Iochandizations. And I love it, it's basically done instantly. And then you... Yeah, colonize this. That will give me a colony. A little one. But one nonetheless. Come on, win the siege already. Alright, that's that. Let's siege their capital. And we'll blow it up. I imagine it'll is there a mission? No, it's this event. The one that gives me new Hezogdooms. The one that gives me one from here, Ginfield, is probably going to turn Gawedi, or a version of Gawedi will become a Iochandize. Probably. It is a guess, to be fair, but it would make sense. Anyway, Ebethil, let's try and pace you out now. I just want your shit inside here. Like, motherfucker, you're gonna give me it. You are gonna get fully fucking occupied. I assume this clown has... I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to go and occupy Deshak as well. Oh, fuck, I'll just grab you. You're only at minus 62. Alright, I guess Deshak we need to go land on. Helgear left the coalition. Okay, Exwes leaving is the one that I'm really interested in. Yeah, being a junior partner is probably what the issue is. Oh, I saw him. Surprise, motherfucker. Alright. This probably should maybe be potentially it. .86 war score. How much is this worth? Of course I fail a 71% chance. And another 71% chance fail. Lovely. Love it. Fan-fucking-tastic. 85% chance. Alright. Now you're at 99. You're going to give me 100. Good boy. And then Histralure. Maybe I give this to Triarchy. I should have taken these fucking islands so I can get to mix. I need to give this to Triarchy then, maybe? Okay, yes. Phew. Strange that I can't core it. Like, surely I have the colonial range. Nope, apparently not. Actually, give me this boss. You know what? I can now take it for myself. Gorgeous. All right. That is it though. Ally Marliande and Sestia Mark. It went to the Triarchy anyway. Fair the fuck enough. Alright. Day 13. Damn plants managed to get my right arm as I slept. It's fortuitous that I happen to be ambidextrous, so my journalistic records may be continued unimpeded. They'll have to try harder than that if they wish to keep me from uncovering the secrets of this island. I set out again tomorrow morning. Day 15, bastards, got my left arm too. Luckily, I happen to be practicing the art of writing with one's feet, so my records continue. My optimism remains unharmed. I suffered far worse setbacks. Once more into the breach. Day 18, both legs gone. Good thing I can hold a quill with my teeth. The gnomish spirit is unconquerable. Onwards! Journal fragments discovered on the Ravenous Isle by a rescue operation searching for the famed explorer Royton G. Bisworth. No further traces were ever found. 'Tis but a scratch indeed. Unlock the unique artificery invention, Ravenous Fertilizer, local dev cost, yo. Oh, the Ravenous Isle region gets that. Cool. So yeah, Ruin de Bob Cobb. You are the next mission we want to complete, so floaty boys, get your butt over here. We are over dip cap. Who do I get rid of here? Vern's probably my weakest ally. Or Sel Maldor. Let's get rid of Sel Maldor. I'm gonna get Philvis as well, which means I need to break... fuck it, we'll break with Vern. They were a bit annoying. Stalin left the coalition. So Nimsnoms is at max level. Have we arrived yet? No, not quite. How do I not have a fucking claim on you? Oh my god. Or you already have... You're probably making a claim, right? You've got it as special interest. That's fucking crazy. I could fucking ally it, Christ. No. Well, this is fucking useless now, then. Set your special interest. I think that it might give me an option. Are you like... I need you to build a claim on Mix, you fucker. The Rebellion Society was originally a group of intellectuals looking to reason and empiricism to discover the true nature of the world. With their research into the God fragment decades ago, the Society eventually discovered what they claim is a fundamental truth in the world. There is only one God, and that their precursor elves stole magic from them, nearly killing them in the process. Along with their revelations, they have made themselves indispensable to the masses, uplifting them and caring for them when nations across Canor have failed, and bringing hope to a populace that an omnipotent and caring God does exist, and they are good, which is a far cry from the dynastic squabbles and flawed personalities and beliefs of the Regent Court and Cornite faith. Adherents of this new faith call for their cousins to follow the new religion and follow the whims of God, not the whims of kings. The Rebellion Society is no more, and in its place is the Rebellion Church. I mean, yeah, we're going to become Rebellion. I think that makes sense. How fucked are we? We could definitely stand to be converting a bit more. We are going to become Defender of the Faith. And, yeah. Convert faster, please. You know what we're also going to do? Nothing there. Extra merchant would be nice. Sure. In quality of life features, firstly, decreased autonomy. Secondly, state edicts. There's not one for religious conversion, unfortunately. But I'm going to put it on everywhere. Missionary strength everywhere. Apparently one of those places it wasn't needed. You've had Eve 4 for 4 years before playing it. Now today, for the first time in 9 years, you've reached the end date. God damn, reaching 1821? Look at this madman. No one does that. Look at this madman. Look at the top of his head. Alright, where do I want to put my new... Probably here. Yeah, transfer trade power from this guy. Where's Marasmus? No. Colonize poor Nazi. No. Manufacturing and bloody fort seems reasonable. Oh yeah, and a few more castle upgrades would not go amiss either. Magisterium left coalition, good. We're still over our limits. As soon as I get this from Eggswes, then we're good. Just depends on how long they intend to stay in the coalition. Thing is, we have come up with an plan. We're going to attack Thimaria, who are allied with Eggswes, and Ebenmass. I'd still love to go to war with Istrana, but that'll wait. So yeah, you're allied with Ebenmass. Ebenmass... Nothing much happening there. You're gonna dock. I have an army that's on its way to dock over here as well. Rosorranchand. We can upgrade that, sure. So the Mage Academy. Rosorranchand is either Lenkori or Moon Elf. I mean, maybe I could find a way to Moon Elf it, I guess. I don't know. Wait, you're here? I thought I sent you over here. I sent the fucking boats over there without you. God damn it. Go and get them. See, we change in like 6 months' time. You have exploration, you should be able to make your own claim. You're right. I forgot that that was a thing. Get right on it. So, did anyone become the Magisterium Rebellion State? Yeah, there you are. So who were you? Is that Lelsinpar? Or Esmarain? Is something or other? No, it was Lelsinpar. Okay. In that case, I want to be your friend. And Thimaria will just get a claim on, honestly, this island. Not because I want the island. I mean, I'll probably take it anyway. But actually, I could just take the Colonial Broken Sea from you. Because I need to go to war with Eggswes. Everyone demonsterizing, and I'm here like, nah, disagree. You can tell that we're supposed to be the ones to colonize here because this got renamed to Obfrodcod, and I feel like it's very obvious. Alright, get that back to increased enlistment. That back to increased enlistment. That back to increased enlistment. God damn, quite a few. There we go. Anyway, your friend Themaria. Declare war. What was that about a coalition, X-Wiz? You are not protected from me anymore, friend. And I've got another army here. Alchemists, mages, and artificers have always been obsessed with transmutation. Certainly, an individual mage can turn a piece of lead into gold, or grow a tree in a day. But their magics lack the magnitude required to fill a treasury with artificial specie, or satisfy a nation's stomach with instantly grown crops. Transmutation is mana-intensive, limited, and inefficient at scale. Or at least it used to be. Our artificers have discovered something incredible: the ability to transmute objects en masse. By analysing the magiochemical pathways between objects, in other words, by seeing which objects' magical signatures are closest to each other, we can find the materials which are easiest to transmute into other materials. With this, we can find the masses of raw resources which are magically similar to our desired end product. Then we either scatter pieces of our desired end product throughout the mixture. Then we can transmute to our heart's desire. With this process, dubbed pathway transmutation, the possibilities are endless. For now, we can turn wood into paper or imbue Damestier into metals with ease, but this process shows huge scaling potential. Perhaps soon we could transmute entire forests into hardwood, or we could turn raw rock into iron and gold. We can manufacture 1,000 identical products all at once with nothing more than raw resources and magic. The possibilities have only begun to be unraveled from modern transmutative artificery. Big if true. Monthly mill points could be the one we go for. Yep. Damestier reactor, mega cannon. Naming could have nothing to do with Gnomish hierarchy or the glacier gnomes or no Iochand. No, it's all us. It's all us. Trust. It's all us. Fucking Odin's Bay being a prick again. There you go. Now you're... No, not that one. The problem is everyone's now the wrong religion, so that's fun. See how painful this is. Not that bad. Might steal you, though. Alright, so Istranar doesn't like Themari? Yeah, they're not going to give mill access. That's fine by me. More kobolds fleeing to the caverns. Could this face lie to you? Never. Never. Don't worry about it. Ruby Hole, the seat of a Veridical, he's loyal to X-Ways. Not for long, motherfucker. Oh, you. Get claimed on, bitch. If I attack him, shall I just trust that the Triarchy are able to deal with it for me? Go, Triarchy! Siege freely. I don't know why specifically Odin's Bay is being such a bitch. There you go. This is also going to turn Ruby Hold into another special dude. Oh, they have got mill access now. Surprise, motherfucker. Siege of Ruby Hold is over. Give that straight to Ruby Hold. And then sue you for peace. I want that. I want that as well, because fuck you. And peace out. I don't know if I want to core that. Yeah, fuck it, I do. Yeah, why not? Man, your army sucks. Where is your fort that's hostile? There. Must be. Ooh, we can propagate religion. Nice. If I propagate religion here and here, we can force our subjects to become our religion just by that alone. I need to collect from trade so that I can do this. So Westport. Where's Serpent's Head? Seneschal, Ruined Sea. Where's Serpent's Head? Oh, it's up in the north. Yeah, we'll pop you from there then. And then propagate religion, and then we'll probably, maybe, be able to get you to convert through propagate religion. When's my truce up with you? Oh, it's already up. We're gonna attack immediately. That's another one finished. Another two finished, actually. Oh, I'm blocked from going north again. Fine, that's fine. Someone else can deal with that for me. Yet I'm not actually really caring about taking this land, to be honest. This finishing will make a colonial nation, but meh. Eagle Cook has been sieged. No! That's illegal. You want another admin idea? Yes. Oh, you're coming inside? You are gonna get trapped, brother. And I'm all about it. Now, where, perchance, do you think you're going now? You are going to get completely fucked. Oh, you only retreat there? Well, you're dead. Good lad. That probably means that you are, yeah, needing a fort upgrade. Moorbob, definitely needed one as well. Holy, there's a lot of dudes down there. Surely as soon as this falls, we'll be able to... Oh, Mix has been fully occupied! No, yes, they have. Sue for peace. I can't make it a core, but that's fine. The Triarchy can! Huge! Mix no longer exists. Mission complete! Whichever fool came up with a gnomish name for the ruined isles has done more damage to the human-gnomish relations than any other person in history. What even is a Cobod Cob? Rhiannon Silna Grediel Melly. Fucking, yeah, talk about your surname. Imperial Ambassador Delegate to the Dragon Coast. This remark resulted in her termination. She's not wrong, though. Anyway, we get a pirate-free region until the end of the game. And now we need to be the Lords of the Uber Bay. Which is spy on these motherfuckers. Alright, you surely want to peace out, break your doodad, yes. Again, I don't need or can't even take any of your land, so... That black flags me so I can get back to my own land. Themaria. Yeah, we'll just take everything that we can in the Colonial Broken Sea. Which I think is like everything you have, right? Yeah, it is. We're about to get a colonial nation here, so... 'Twill all go to them anyways. Oh, prod god. So what's my colonial nation called? How do subjects of yours in not Europe work? Do they have mechanics and bonuses that make up for you not owning land directly? So they're free. They don't cost any diplo to take them. Where can I see what I get for them being a Hezogudum? Is it in here? I have a cultural union with all Iochand cultures. I actually don't fucking remember. Is it in here? Can't remember what I get for them being a Hezogudum. Or how to fucking check it. I don't think I get anything. Maybe the subject decision? Nope. I don't know. I don't know what I get. I can't remember. I thought it was in here. My first Kongdoom, not Kongdoom, my first thing was up here. Event Icondization happens. Make Kobold Mob a Hezogdoom. I don't know. I don't know. I apologize. I probably should know that. Do I get manpower from them at least? Nope. Do I get money from them? I mean, I know I get money from them. Suppose that's something. I have a minor bit of knowledge. Them not costing different relations and you being able to take their trade power is already not too bad. Kind of like colonial nations, but better. Yeah, let's go with that. There's nothing else. That's the long and short of it. Rebellions have always been entrenched in the artificery, and we've encountered among the first artificers due to their origins in the Rebellion Society. Indeed, it was their beliefs in using artificery for the greater good and helping the common man that garnered the early faith its most devout followers. Now, with the official conversion of Iochand to the Rebellion faith, many believe it's now time to enforce the Church's will on the many schools and guilds of the Gomo estate. What is my current estate? Is the Gomo. Artificer organization. Oh, it's always the Gomo. But we have the Brillites that give 5 years and 10% fraction. Artifice takes 10 years, and the fraction is 10%. So it's bad. It does give missionary strength, but I don't care. Maintain secularity! Alright, bunch of stack wipes later. How's this war doing? Oh, you're basically fully occupied. Oh, and now it's 134? What? Things got a lot more expensive real quick. Whatever, this is fine. Alright, our colony is called Rosorranchand. Nice. Frozen land. Yeah, makes sense, actually. And again, I would very much like to murder this fucker. Only Iochand helps you. Beautiful. Arsgozer. Go siege Arsgozer. And meanwhile, I'm gonna take trade power from here, and maybe we can get to 50% potentially. That would be cool. When do we get there in time? No. Just get you out of my war. I'm sick of your face. Now the Halfling's Liberty Desire is high? Alright, well, that one's easy to fix. Just pay off everyone's debt, why not? Yo, Daka's Dead also acts... Oh, wait, no, this is Rosorranchand. Rosorranchand can send officers? I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah, very nice. You think they culture convert for you? Oh, that's right. Anytime that they have the correct religion and a temple, they will culture convert for me. That's fact. I remember that. That's yes. So like you, maybe I need a temple there, and you'll culture convert it. Let's just templize everywhere. Oh boy, that's I'm glad I noticed that. 30 infantry should totally be enough, right? Probably not. They have a 7 shock advantage. Apparently it was enough, that's crazy. How's this going? Also going to start, once again, improving relations with neighboring countries. You can go back on enlistment, and so can you. Alright, Dane's crown has fallen. Can I just piece you out now? Take a pillage because I'm a dick. No war reps. A little bit of money. Give me this guy back. And the same with Royal Sad. I will just piece you out. So who else is in this? Galeen and Indleberry. Interesting. Yeah, we'll just keep pushing. Be nice if I could call you in. We'll be calling into multiple wars. Alright. If I can end this war. Then happy days, you know? Let's give you the siege guy as well. Anbennar cost threatening my trade. How wooed. Alright. Let's do the whole spider siege. then we're probably going to be able to piece you out. Iochand is in this war as well. Do we care? Am I going to go do something about it? Probably not. We had a one-sided truce with Rebellion State somehow. Ooh, we're gaining stats. Let's go. Mill, I think. Ooh, that is a lot of dudes. Don't care about goblins. Baycods, taxes, Roynums, mill, meh. Get rid of the privateers, potentially. Baycods, ooh, yes. Basically letting me know that we have the manufactory available for Damestier. Huge. Is there any other manufactories that are absolutely exceptional? I know it's not mine, but why not? Help out my guys. Siege against Bjornrik. I mean, I thought I had one all the whole time, but whatever. Let's actually send a colonist here. Alright, surely we can piece you out now. Don't really care about Iochand. Yeah, we can piece out. Try and get that fort as well. If I go and kill your army, then we're going to be Bing chillin'. Yeah, if I get onto Iochand's capital, then we're definitely going to be fine for peace. Fuck it, we can win that assault. Right? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Ooh, National Bank. Hell yeah. Alright. Now, Iochand. You give me an island. Fine by me. You will almost give me that. Right, we're up to 43. Now we'll just take the one island. It's fine. It's connected anyway. And then, unfortunately, I'm going to need some time. From a diplomat to come back. Also, you are now coming home. You've been away from home for far too long. Unlike the spark drive, which uses Damestyr as a catalyst to activate elemental energies, the Mega Cannon channels the dormant mana of Damestyr itself into a beam of unbelievable power. Such a blast would normally cause an explosion, which would wipe out all nearby troops, ours included, so we've built a casing of magic-insulated porcelain around the Mega Cannon's barrel. Porcelain alone cannot contain this weapon, though. It may be able to deflect magical components of each explosion, but the kinetic energy would shatter the porcelain if there were no other shielding. Therefore, the cannon has been surrounded in lightweight mithril, the only material capable of restraining this level of firepower while still being mobile and usable. Finally, the entire cannon has been enchanted for greater recoil control, firepower, and mobility. With the expertise of our artificers, engineers, smiths, and artillerists, we have turned mana itself into a weapon of mass destruction. We've only been able to build one Damestyr Mega Reactor Cannon, but we do not need more than one. How can our enemies possibly face us when we target them with something like this? Real. Next up, none of these are especially amazing. So we'll go with a 10 artifice capacity. I don't know, something like that might be nice. Alright, 98 war score. That looks good to me. Because that includes the Elven Bride's Manse, which is the, the reason that you're a target, because you fucking stole it from me. Rosorranchand. Oh, apparently this isn't Rosorranchand. Oh. That's Colonial Upper Yin, which means I'm going to have to go to war with someone else. Or give you it back. I can't even core it yet. I won't. Okay, now wait until this guy gets back and we piece out all the rent and hopefully 2 missions complete after that. Obviously that's vile, but, artificers. No mission complete? Start improving relations with Olin's Bay again. Okay, so the mission, Red Roses and Yellow Tulips. I need one more province to be Iochandized. So I need a province to change culture. Can I do anything here? No. You're already all Iochandized. I just need the separatism to go away. So 6 years. You can deal with that. Kobold's fleeing again. Coalition once again has risen its ugly head. That'll be fine though, right? It'll be fine. I could take yeah, I'll take that Miltech and then encourage people to maybe not be so gung-ho about being in a coalition against me. Can I build more of the behemoths? Oh, huge. Build one more behemoth. Okay, so culture. Apparently, a bunch of these can now be culture converted. I would love to make you Moon Elf. It's not here, though. Can I make anything Moon Elf? I could make... Oh, wait, that borders Ruby Dwarf, but I can't make it Ruby Dwarf? That's sad. Westamarian is not good enough. Whale, fuck, and duck. But these don't take very long. Like, you're almost done already. Huge. Which means I just need some prestiges. Even a rose may have its thorns clipped. Pan-Canorian idiom. In Lencanor, typically used in a cautionary manner, warning that one should not take strength for granted, elsewhere carrying a contrasting meaning, implying that any threat can be disarmed. So I get Diplo relation, reputation +2, not really helpful, and I get an event happening. We'll send a letter demanding Songcost, Rubyhold, and Carnata to be my subjects. I mean, Rubyhold already is, but whatever. Carnata never will be. But I will get a subjugation CB on Carnata, and also on Laurent, actually. O Kong of Kongs, I hereby say to thee, your head shall wear the crown of Iochand. Until the day you die, your rule will bring prosperity for all who seek your grace. Nim's Nom's theatre was packed to the brim. It wasn't every day that the Kongin of Iochand herself decided to personally portray Kong Fitzwick I in the tragedy's coronation screen, and half the city had turned out to see it. The audience broke out into elated cheers as an assistant presented the actor playing the Priest of Whip with a prop crown. The same one that Fitzwick Sil Iochand had once worn upon this very stage, the royal crown of Iochand itself. The Priest of Whip bowed down, presenting Aura with the prop crown of Iochand. She took the crown in her hands, turning it back and forth to inspect it, then threw it to the side. A gasp of surprise erupted from the audience as she opened her mouth. The hegemon of Lencanor does not deserve a wooden crown upon her head. The audience sat in stunned silence. Everyone here knew the tragedy of Iochand by heart. It was the most famous play in Iochander history. This wasn't a part of the script. What in Halan was the Kongin doing? The Priest of Whip gave no reaction, save a smile and a bow. She turned to the assistant, who presented her with a new crown from offstage. This one, however, was no prop. It was made of pure rose metal, encrusted with hundreds of resplendent red gems. At its front lay the famous Great Rose, surrounded by 5 lesser gemstones. There was no mistaking the ruby crown of Lorinan for anything else. Not a sound could be heard in Nimsnom's theatre as the priest presented the crown to Aura. If so, perhaps the ruby crown itself befits the rightful heir to Lorinan. Aura gently took the ruby crown and placed it upon her head. A perfect fit. The audience, finally realizing the true weight of what just happened, erupted in cheers and applause so loud the very foundations of Nim's Noms seemed to shake. It is said the celebrations continued for months afterwards. Hail the true heir to Lorinan! Hail Rosorranchand! Yo, my name changes to Rosorranchand! And my artifice cap went up by 15, which is even better. Yay! Rosorranchand! Rosorranchand! Hell yeah. Alright, so I need your opinion of me to be a 150. I'm gonna remove you a second. Pretty sure Kanata is one of the people I can set up with a decision. It is. Oh, it didn't give me a subjugation CB. Songcost, Rubyhold, and Kanata, if they exist. Maybe they just need to say no. They haven't said no yet. Imagine if they said yes anyway. Would be kind of cooking. But also we're an empire, which is kind of beautiful. Oh wait, no, I don't want no edict. I want enlistment edict. $64 out of 50. At some point, we will probably outstrip the speed of the shit down there. But yeah, I would like to attack Carnator and set up a Hezog Doom here. It would be nice to have a Hezog Doom down here as well, but I don't know if there is any Hezog Doomables down there. Like, Demaria is great, that's here. Ginfield's up there. Carnator's right here. But what's here? BPEC. This is BPEC becoming a Hezog Doom. We'll ask BPEC nicely to become our subjects. If they reject, we'll get the subject CB. Okay. I think I can definitely overturn that. We're already improving relations with them. And now I need to either be the Emperor or all provinces in Exwes owned by me. I need basically conquer you, make you my bitch. Probably should have kept you. I mean, I was allied before. Then Lords of the Auden Bay, I still need to do this one, which is spy on these guys. I'd like to break my alliance, but also I kind of don't. I don't have 2 vassals, I only have 1. Only Rubyhold is a vassal. And Rubyhold soon won't be. Get you there, and then I will drill. The tavern was nearly empty, most of its patrons already having retired for the night. Only 2 gnomes remained, nursing their tankards of ale at a small corner table. "I'm telling you, Melbourne," said the first, "the Crown doesn't care about the Dragon Coast anymore. Lankenall's the greener pasture over the hill. All we get here are table scraps." Melbourne Auden's daughter, steward and chief advisor to the Hezog of the Audens Bay, took another sip of ale. "That's pretty understandable, innit? The South has way more people, greater needs and all that. But does that justify the neglect of the North?" Fucking hell. I mean, I vibe with the Auden daughter. I definitely vibe with the Auden daughter as a Northern Englishman myself. "But does that really justify neglect of the North?" The unnaturally blue eyes of Melbourne's friend glowed with burning passion. "The land of the first hierarchy, relegated to being a sideline backwater. Do you think that should change?" Melbourne swirled the remainder of his drink around on the bottom of his tankard, pondering the words he'd heard. "What's it matter to you, anyway? Don't you have that cushy job off in Ireland here?" "I'm a gnome, Melbourne. I care about my homeland. Don't you?" Melbourne finished the last of his drink with a single swig, and then looked over at his friend. For a brief instant, the dim candlelight seemed to cast the illusion of blue scales on his skin. Yo, what do you mean, blue scales? Yo, what do you mean? What do you mean? Nah, what do you mean? Is this Iochand? What? What? No, hang on. It's not Melbourne Audendaughter. Who's the one talking to Melbourne Audendaughter? I mean, it's Iochand for sure. Where is it? It doesn't say. Yeah, the unnaturally blue eyes of Melbourne's friend. It's Melbourne's friend is fucking Iochand. Anyway. Melbourne finished the last of his drink with a single swig and looked over at his friend. For a brief instant, the dim candlelight seemed to cast the illusion of blue scales on his skin. Melbourne wondered for a moment whether the gnome in front of him might have some kobold ancestry, before realizing how silly the idea was. Perhaps he'd drunk enough ale for the night. "Maybe you're right, Tando," he said, grabbing his coat and standing up. Maybe you're right. Tando is Iochand, 100%. Iochand found in the wild. So, Redwood won't like it at all, but the Dragon Coast region gets dev cost, and it'll anger the Southern Dominion. But every province in the Dragon Coast except Iochand gets unrest. Every province in Lencanor region gets satisfied population. I mean, we can't let Iochand. But if I anger you, then I could take some land off you. We can fix Redwood. We can fix Redwood. Fixed. Fixed Redwood. Now we just need you to be happy dappy. Got another mission complete. Another admin idea. I mean, those are really good shits to have, but nah. Sweating sickness in Roynoms, yeah. Salvation and piety. You go for farm progress. And we'll grab this guy. Honestly, I've got enough money that I want to upgrade this again in Storm Cods. I've probably got some buildings to build as well. Yeah. The levy. The many times in the time many of the everyday occurrences in the life of our High Kongan and her predecessors become the subject of ceremony. Being able to attend the bedroom of the ruler as she dresses, for instance, is considered by many to be the best way to gain the ear of the High Kongan. An elaborate court life will certainly limit the power of the nobles. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we've seen. I mean, this is a vanilla event. Colonialism against Vanbury Guild. Alright, got stuff to core. Oh, we're 116. Why did I take an idea? Holy, what's wrong with me? This one at least can go to Ronroy. Keeping that, keeping that. It'd be nice to have another Herzog Doom down here. Lose my natural sign. I literally just hired the bitch. Six, 634, huge. What subject can I set up with a decision? Only Carnator, Ginsfield. Oh, Ginsfield around here? Yeah, Ginsfield here. And Demeria here. No others available. Let me sort that out. Ooh, actually, you're still pretty low. Hmm. can I make you happy enough? Hey, we're now a 545. Minus 28. If we were to influence, then we could. Can at least make you positive. I don't think it's going to happen. I think maybe conquer and release. That's very nice. $137. If I get Rubyhold to transfer trade, then he will gain a little bit of loyalty. 157. There we go. When a gnome dons a metal crown, Lenkanori idiom, comparable to the Demarian phrase once in a green moon, or the Keteratan phrase when chockens fly. So, make Rubyhold a Huzzagadum, and Lorenan's crown happens. The door to Lorenan's crypt swung open for the first time in over a millennium. Ancient dust stirred in the air as two figures stepped in, the ruby dwarf gatekeeper and High Kongin Aura herself. If you don't mind me saying, Your Imperial Majesty, that new crown looks great on you. The dwarf's voice was gruff as the pair approached the two central sarcophagi. I have your people to thank for it. This craftsmanship is truly masterful, replied Aura. She adjusted the Riancorb crown on her head. Though it had similar rose metal base to its predecessor, the colors of its gemstones shone in a brilliant prismatic rainbow. At its center was a large gem of pure Damesdeer, chiseled in blue palazed itself. Now, let's return the old one to its rightful owner, shall we? The dwarf gave a curt nod, heaving open the heavy lid of Lorenan's final resting place. Though his body had once been protected from the elements by preservation magic, the unrelating march of the eons had triumphed in the end, wearing it down to nothing but dusty bones. Aura gently placed the ruby crown beside the ancient skull, and the two visitors silently bowed their heads in a moment of reverence. After the moment had passed, the dwarf turned to Aura. You may leave now. I must perform one final rite alone, to apologize for our disturbance. Aura nodded and took her leave. The dwarf waited until he was entirely sure there was nobody to overhear, then turned to look directly at the ruby crown. I know you're in there, Ioriel. The crown said nothing, nor did it move. It was a crown, after all. I prefer not to intervene in these matters, if possible. Frankly, you could do whatever you liked with a Laurentish, and I wouldn't care. He bent down, leaning directly over the sarcophagus. But these gnomes are the most interesting creatures I've ever observed. I will not let your lust for power ruin the unity they've created. Standing back up, he lifted the sarcophagus lid and began to slide it over Lorenan's body. Before it closed for the final time, never to be opened again, he spoke once more. You're old and wise, Ioriel, but I'm far older. I will always be a step ahead. Alright, there's a dwarf here. So, okay, I think I need to do a little bit of explanation. Ioriel is one of the elves that came to Canor with the Remnant Fleet. She was one of the elves alongside Munas Moonsinger and Jaher, and she formed one of the Silver families, the Silver family that ended up ruling Laurent, the Silurials. She was like a Littlefinger kind of character, scheming and twisting this way and that way, and had a big rivalry with Jaher's daughter, Jexis. I think it was Jexis, at least. But she ended up being killed, but before she was killed, she put her whole, like, consciousness and all that shit inside the crown. This crown that we're talking about here. And continued to twist and turn Laurent using her consciousness in the crown the whole time. She's kind of the reason that the whole Lilac Wars started and all that kind of shit. So she's basically the crown of madness from fucking Warhammer Fantasy. Right? It's Nagash inside the crown on Azag's head, speaking to them. But now she's getting put in a fucking box, and I think that's really fucking funny. But I don't know who this fucking dwarf is. You know, there's apparently a ruby dwarf that is at least 580 years old. And it's clearly not you. Who is this dwarven gravekeeper? How is he far older? Who the fuck is this? But the Ionadar area gets a bunch of Tev, gain a cathedral in Ionadar. I don't even know where Ionadar is. Oh, is that? No, it's Elvenglade. Where is Ionadar? Wait, it's the area. No, it's the Upper Bloodwine. Oh, Ionadar here. Ruby Pass, Gladiator, and Middentown. I mean, it's not even my land. Okay. I've just asked the devs. Blue eyes, hint, hint. No, wait, that's... That dwarf had blue eyes? Hang on a second. Yeah, you can kind of see the content creators channel in the fucking thing. Ruby Dwarf Gravekeeper. I don't see blue eyes. Fuck me! Fucking hell, of course. Why do I never read the buttons? Why do I never read the fucking buttons? Why do I never read the fucking buttons? That's cool. I love that Iochand is fucking finger on the scales here. This is really fun. Alright, Relencanor reunited. I need all of the provinces, 5 grand, all the prestige. Every province owned by Rosorranchand or tributaries lose unrest, gain prosperity. I gain permaclaims in the north. Okay. Because it's unintuitive, it feels like just saying, okay, yeah, true. Ron Ruin, I need 2 more provinces in Sorrowin. So that'd be attacking this motherfucker, right? That is Sorrowin. Yes. Okay. And then Lords of the Auden Bay. I need to sort the Trolls Bay situation. But that's going to come in tomorrow's stream, because right now I'm going to end here. I need to open my door and get some fucking cold air in my room, because it is, as you may have noticed, quite warm here. But yeah, Iochand has got his finger on the scales. Huge, big fan of that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself. This has some really fun writing. I'm a Rosorranchander simp right now. It's very fun, MG. Yeah. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, roughly the same time, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. Busala war, more war, hopefully get rid of some of the aggressive expansion, and yeah. Cool. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.